Yo, so what it do? It's your boy Bag, man. Look, bro. Ben Simmons dropped a video. He's been a topic of late. Just want to give my thoughts, chime in on what's going on. I think September. I think October, like October, November is when basketball season starts. Right now, bro, I'm off Ben Simmons. Been off Ben Simmons for. Cause I'm a KD fan first. If you don't know, you know I'm from the PG County, Maryland area, closer to the DC area. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a big fan of Kevin Durant. So wherever like Kevin Durant go play at, that's my team for that year or whatever, right? So when Kevin Durant was in Brooklyn, and we had acquired Ben Simmons, and it was Ben Simmons, him. And I think Kyrie was still there at the time. I think it was Kyrie gone and James was there. It was something like that. I can't remember fully. And I just felt like that was a good, you know what I'm saying, a good team, a good nucleus for what Ben Simmons brings to the table defensively. 6'10". We already know his attributes, his stature. We know all that shit, bro. But like if you just ain't got that dog in you, bro, it's kind of like all that shit goes to waste. So this was 5 years ago. The whole point of this video is I think Ben Simmons is like the new Jerry Jones, the new Dallas Cowboys type shit. Like I'm gonna hype you up, get you ready. Oh my God, I'm working on this. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna be one of the greatest players in the NBA. And then you play 10 games, you fake get hurt, and now you back on the bench, and we get to see how you look in clothes and shit. We get to see your wardrobe. That's what the fuck it's been, bro. That's what I'm saying. I've been off Ben Simmons since that shit, like since the Brooklyn shit. Like the way Doc Rivers did you dirty, you know what I'm saying? I was like, all right, that's kind of fucked up. But like you kind of proved them right once you got to Brooklyn.
First one?
Yeah. This 5 years ago. No cap, I'm not comparing myself to Ben Simmons, but I can do that shit, bro. I can knock down a jump shot, bro. With a nigga in front of me, bro. I can knock down a jump shot with a nigga in front of me in this type of setting, bro. This doesn't make you special. This doesn't put you at that NBA caliber of player. This is Hooper shit. What they so-called say on Gil's Arena. Shout out to Gil's Arena because I watch her every day. Love the show. This is Hooper shit. Well, and Gilbert Arenas definition. This is Hooper shit. This a nigga that come in the gym and do this shit, bro. Until you do this shit like how you was doing this shit your early days in Philly, I don't like what the fuck is this shit. I don't give a fuck. This 5 years ago. It's 5 years ago. It's a 5-year-old video. Okay, we just seen that. We just seen that. Right? This is 53 minutes ago. This is the most recent one with what's the nigga name, bruh? Chris Brickley. I don't even know. I know he probably.
We are at that point in the NBA offseason where we have got a Ben Simmons workout video showing off his new and improved jump shot, and Chris Brickley, the one working out.
How many times is we gonna see this shit?
The all-star NBA players, pretty much.
How many times is we gonna see this? This is the same gym that LeBron practicing for sure. Now that I'm actually seeing where they at, this is the same gym him and Bronny be practicing in. I pay attention.
Much all of the top names. He goes, Ben is healthy, moving very well. He is better now than his all-star seasons. I've never co-signed a player that didn't prove it when their season started. Trust me on this one. So I'm looking forward to seeing Ben Simmons with the Brooklyn Nets, and he should just have all...
Bruh, I swear to God, bro, if this nigga come in here and play 10 games and be like my back hurt again, bruh, you stole, bruh. You stole. Like, do I gotta Google how much money they didn't pay you to sit on the bench and we look at your Louis Vuitton outfits, bruh? I was a heavy Brooklyn Nets fan when Kevin Durant was there, bro. When you came, bro, I'm like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? I was kind of mad. Motherfucking Kyrie got up out of there. But I'm like, shit, we got Ben Simmons. He going to pass the ball. We got shooters. We going to be all right, bro. He going to play defense. We could still do something. Your ass come in there, play 10 games and up out of there, bro. Sitting on the bench again. You feel me? Running from that motherfucking smoke, bro. Look, they was arguing. Matter of fact, I'm going to bring it up. I ain't even got to talk about it. We going to bring it up, bro. Let's bring it up.
Girl, they're funny.
We ain't shit, all right?
Y'all funny. Oh my, I can't even drink my water.
Okay, here it is. This is the whole Ben Simmons conversation. And like I said, bro, I'm out on Ben Simmons. I like, if I was an NBA team, bro, even if he did put up 20, let's say he put up 25 and 10, bro, I'm not signing him to another 4 or 5 year deal with some big time money attached to it, bro. I'm not doing it, bro. You gonna have to show, like, I'll give you a 2-year deal with some slight shit. I'll give you a Klay Thompson, a 2-year $50 million to prove to me that you love the game, that you can be consistent. Or how about you just, because 9 times out of 10 you're gonna play good this season, play about a good 50 games, 60 games. You're gonna get hurt around. You're gonna stop. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully get another contract, bro. And then the next following year, you're going to end up my back hurt again.
I can't even drink my water right now.
You know, like, you want 50,000? No, that was V-Bucks. 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 That was a V-Bucks for Junior.
For sure. Shit, Roblox and V-Bucks. What else was?
Hey, Roblox, hey.
Roblox will keep him out, you know.
Hey, Roblox gonna put you out of business, man. But
laughter is good for the soul.
It's all. Yeah. This is gonna be a production game. We got a full crew here on the couch. But NBA season is right around the corner, which means it's time for a tradition like no other. The Ben Simmons off-season workout videos.
Thank you, bro. Like, I'm glad that, see, this is what I love, bro, about this type of content, because it's just like, we be known, it's like he's the new Dallas Cowboys of the NBA. He's the Jerry Jones, it's like, or the Russell Wilson workout video that we get every year, the Colin Kaepernick saga we get every off season of the NFL season. Like, that's what Ben Simmons is now.
The net. So Simmons is working with trainer Chris Brickley, and according to Brickley, Simmons is back to playing all-star talent level basketball.
This shit means nothing to just about everybody, bro.
Okay, Ben.
What the fuck do this mean?
We see it. I mean, jump and look at it.
You said it's hard to tell?
I mean, I can go.
Stop. No, go sit down.
Say that and then post this and.
We're just letting people know. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show, bro.
This ain't showing shit though, bro.
The past 3 seasons, Simmons has played a total of 57
Who can't
games,
do that?
missing the entire 21-22 season while holding out with the Sixers.
This is regular shit though, bro. Like, this is like the basic basketball player could come in and do this shit, bro. Like, how is this a workout video?
Dealing with a back injury and some mental health issues. Simmons played 42 games in the 2022-23 season. Missed the first 38 games this past season before appearing in only 15 games, getting shut down for the season in March with a lingering back issue that required surgery.
And he a lefty.
It was Simmons' second back surgery in the last 3 years. On the past 2 seasons, Simmons is averaging 7.7 rebounds, 6 assists. But in his career, 3-time All-Star, made 2 All-Defensive teams, including finishing as the runner-up for Defensive Player of the Year, and has 1 All-NBA selection. So, if he can stay healthy, obviously, which is a big if at this point, can Ben Simmons return to an all-star level?
No, he ain't got it in him. Pause. That, like, it's just like I feel like to be an NBA player, my opinion, my perspective on the outside looking in as a fan, I feel like you have to want it. I feel like you just, like, I feel like it's a, sit your ass down somewhere. Sit down. Damn. I feel like you gotta want it. Like, you gotta be dedicated to your craft. Like, that's any professional ball player, bro. I just don't feel like you can just, I want to play basketball today. That's not how the NBA, NFL, none professional sport work. And I just don't feel like ever since Doc Rivers said that shit about him, like, you would have thought it would spark a fire under him to prove him wrong. But I just feel like now it's just like, nah, bro. Look how quiet the couch is. Ain't nobody come to his defense automatically.
Rashad, I see you shaking your head.
I'm working with the trainers he working with.
You know the trainers he's working with?
It don't even matter at this point because the way he gets back to himself is playing, not doing drill.
I agree with that.
The drill work is not going to help him get to where he was.
I
Where
agree.
he was playing transition basketball, you know, moving the ball, cutting without the ball, all that stuff. That ain't
He
even no drill.
was my bad to cut you off. He like Ben Simmons was one of them players, bro, that I used to watch and just be like he's in control of the game. I think that's why people I compared him to Bron a lot. Not like the stat wise. I mean, even though he can't stat, you know what I'm saying, the stat sheet. It was more so like he can control the game on both ends.
Drill work. Ben
How do you know
Simmons
he's
that we
not
know.
playing?
Ben Simmons that we know.
No, I'm just saying, how do you know he's not playing?
Where's the run at?
Yeah, where's the video?
But, you know,
I don't know.
There's
That's
run,
the question.
Oh, no,
but
yeah,
there's
no,
run.
I know.
There's run everywhere in the country, and everybody.
Yeah.
But how do you know he's
Rico
not playing?
Hines, we watch as a
Well,
fan.
if
I
he's
watch
playing
that
at
shit
If he's playing at that level, he would have to be playing against guys at
of that level.
no, you know what?
What makes you think maybe they're not recording it?
I've seen him
Because
every
Chris
time.
Brickley, if Chris Brickley is recording that, he definitely record the runs, and he has
Yeah.
runs in that same gym. So
And we got to see
But
the run.
maybe he
There's also
playing
reports.
somewhere else.
There's also reports he's playing.
that's the best run. That's the best run he gonna get, right?
No.
Cause I'm about to say, yeah, I be seeing that's the same gym Bron be doing his videos in that we see when it's like back in when he getting back into, you know what I'm saying? Like that's the gym, right? If I'm not mistaken, bro.
If he in New York, that's the best.
Ho, before we go, the McDonald's shoes, fire. I ain't even peeped them when I be watching this show, I be driving. I be truck driving, so I be listening more than I be watching. But I ain't even peeped the shoes though, that's tough.
So I've watched them. I've sat there for hours watching them, and Ben Simmons wasn't a bad shooter, right? It was just like
I gotta take his word for it, cause I don't know, bro.
Lonzo Ball. Their spot up is
That's what the
he's not
form?
a bad shooter. Like his mechanics is great mechanics, right? When you watch him in the summer, he's dominant in the summer. Because what he does in the summer is he's gonna pick up full court. He gonna go against James Harden, KD. He's gonna defend. The problem is he doesn't translate
To the NBA game.
to shooting to the game, and his confidence gets knocked out early.
But why though, bro? Why? Like, dog, stop trying to make everybody fucking happy, dog. Fuck them niggas, bruh. Go out there and fucking hoop. Like how you hoop early in Philly. These niggas been fucking your fucking mind up. Got you thinking you supposed to be shooting threes. Nigga, all you need is a nice little midi and that game that you had in Philly, you would have been fine. Only reason why niggas ever said something about you, bruh, is the Atlanta game when you supposed to laid it up instead of you pass the ball. Nigga, just dunk that shit or lay the ball up, bruh. Like, we want you to take the game over in your way in crunch time. And when you got fucking little ass Trey Young on you, there's no way you passing the ball out of a layup. And there's no way you know what I'm saying, you holding circle or you holding square to shoot the ball and then you press an X button to pass out that bitch. I don't know, I don't play 2K like that. But like, why the fuck, like that's the only thing that niggas can really say, bruh. You went into this whole dilemma of you fucking, now I gotta shoot threes to make the crowd go. Fuck all that, bruh. You need a nice little midi. Keep playing your game. Play bully ball. Distribute the ball. Rebound. Control the pace of the game. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that, bruh. All this extra shit that you done went through. All this fucking my back, my neck and my back. I want 150,000 shit that you've been doing. It's just crazy work, bruh.
And if you tell Ben Simmons, hey, listen, average 12, 8 and 8, you can do that. But we expect more because of what the engine is.
Yeah.
and he's like the old Magic Johnson. He's the old typical point guard that.
But to me, bruh, let's just say, okay, that's boosted up to 16. He give you 16, 10 and 8. Put him, like, I feel like on a contending team, he's fine. It's just the crutch, I said crunch. It's just the clutch moments that you have in a basketball game where he has to make himself valuable on the court. Dog, sit down somewhere. You clicking and clacking, bruh. Sit down, bruh. Thank you, bruh. Appreciate you. I love you, but sit the fuck down somewhere. Like, it's crunch times in the NBA game. You know what I'm saying? Last 2 minutes. You know what I'm saying? You can't be a player on the court that can't shoot free throws, that's scared to take, you know what I'm saying, important shots within a game. You know what I'm saying? I think like from the first quarter to the fourth quarter with like 5 minutes left, Ben Simmons is okay, bro. Like he can play NBA basketball. You know what I'm saying? He could defend well. We already know what the fuck he could do. It's just them last 5 minutes of a ball game and it's crunch time. Do you have the cojones to take the midi, to take the floater, to, you know what I'm saying, get to the bucket, maybe get fouled? Now you got to go to the free throw line. Like, you got to just drop your nuts, bro. That's at the end. And the best ability is availability, bro. We want to see you on the court, bro. You stealing like a motherfucker. Like, you stealing. There's no way you got paid all this fucking money, and I'm not counting your pockets, but like it's public record. Like, you always do is see you sit on the bench. I was a Brooklyn Nets fan when KD was there. You sat on the bench, nigga. Nigga, I'm trying to see KD win another ring. Fuck is you talking about, nigga? You fucking my man shit up.
Really wants to pass the ball, but we're in a new game where we're like, yo, you could easily average 25 in this game, and you're really too unselfish to the point where you become ass, right? You're passing up shots that you're supposed to take, and if you don't,
so it's 20, 10, and 10 ass for Ben Simmons?
I would love to see him going full speed, pulling up for the jumper, because I don't think he's learning how to. Like you've
that should have looked weird for Ben Simmons,
right? But you've learned it from a small age where you know how to shoot full speed.
Mm-hmm. Right? Who didn't learn that at a small age, bro? Like, just going outside playing basketball around the way, like all of my shit. And I'm not saying I'm none of these niggas, bro. Don't get it wrong, bro. But I'm just going off like I can hoop though, like I can go out there and get buckets. I'm not saying I'm a nigga that go out there and when I shoot the ball hit off the top of the backboard and shit. No. Like, nigga, I knocks that shit down. When I'm in a rhythm, when I've been playing basketball, like if I'm going to the gym on a regular basis, nigga, I can knock that shit the fuck down. Dribble, all that shit, left hand, all that. But it's like, I feel like Ben Simmons is the lefty, so I'm like, bro, like all the shit that he naming is shit that you've been doing since like 10, 11, 12, you just get better as you get older. You get better as the competition that you've been playing. So, like, nigga, you made it to the NBA and can't run, dribble, and pull up? Like, that's kind of crazy, bro. If you think about it, bro, that's kind of crazy, bro. That means let's just say this, for example. The Sixers, he was with his best years is with the Sixers, right? If you saying he can't do that, the Sixers knew that, and they still paid this man because he does everything else so well. And it's been proven that you can win without him actually doing all of that. He just proved it to be wrong when he didn't take the shot against Atlanta in that playoff run, and he basically allowed a smaller defender to kind of shut him down. Am I correct or if I'm incorrect? Y'all let me know.
Read, step, like the shooters you learn from a young age know how to decelerate to shoot.
Yeah.
He hasn't. So he doesn't know how to shoot going full speed. So whenever you see him shooting, it looks like a slow
That's why we said that shit don't mean
that's not how
shit.
your game is going to be played. So everything you're doing here is irrelevant to the game style. The game style is you're not going to walk into shots. You're going to have to come off the pick and roll, shoot. So he needs to run down full speed, shoot. Run down full speed, shoot. Come off the pick and roll, full speed, shoot, to get the speed of how you need to lean and, slow down and shoot those shots. So the training style needs to be changed to his speed style.
So
it's him and Giannis is in the same way. They're so fast that if you look at them train and they looking like they're shooting good shots.
Like a John Wall, a Russell Westbrook. I get what he's saying. I get what you're saying. My question is to this: should he play preseason? Like I feel like Ben Simmons has to prove to the world, to the basketball world, to everybody for real, because I feel like you have been one of the biggest disappointments. You know what I'm saying? Not in NBA history, because I if it was NFL, I could tell you, but like NBA, I just feel like in my time and me watching you, I just feel like, bruh, majority of your time from that Philly after that Atlanta shit, you've been on the bench, bruh. That's what it is. After that Atlanta series, bruh, you just been on the bench. I feel like you take more pride in coming to the bench, which will drip on, than you actually playing.
Look how
So should he play preseason? He should play everything.
But what do you think about what Chris said, though? This quote, that he's back into top. Like, do you believe that?
How do we know? Every summer he's looked like this.
That's what I'm saying right now. The Ben Simmons that we grew to love was 15, 8-8, 17, 8-7, 17, 7-8.
That's
14, 7-7.
So this 25 that he's talking about, this 25 points that Gil is talking about, I understand why he's saying it, because when you do see Ben Simmons play, he does look like he's controlling the game. He is controlling the game. His presence on the court, his you know what I'm saying, his speed, all that shit, yes, it's all there, bruh. Physical specimen. But I just feel like he'll be a try-hard trying to get 25 compared to getting 16, 18, or 20 that comes naturally throughout the flow of the game. You feel like why would you force the 25? It's probably taken away from another superstar, because you don't really consider Ben Simmons has diminished himself to a role player. I look at him as a role player now. I don't even look at him as a star, all-star, superstar. I don't look at him as none of that. I just look at him as a role player until otherwise.
Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. That's somebody that if we would allow him to be himself without the jump shot, that's what he was giving us.
Okay.
As a point guard, 6'10", is giving us 16, 8-8.
Wait, what do you mean we allow him? Like, you can be yourself out there.
No, because what happens now is the perception that he can't shoot takes his eye off of who he is, and he's now trying to...
That's what I just said, bro. Like why the fuck do you give a fuck what everybody is saying, bro, about you can't shoot. Now you going out there intentionally trying to shoot threes and doing all this goofy ass shit, bro. Like, man, go get them 20 points however you gonna get them. Play this first team defense that you've been playing. Control the pace of the game. You know what I'm saying? You bigger than every other fucking point guard in the league. Like, I don't understand what the problem is, bro. Like, I really don't. You just your ability is non-availability or whatever the fuck. You just always on the fucking bench, bro.
But then that's on you. Okay, well then that's on you.
No, it's not on him.
Yeah, that is on you.
Because his teammates actually penalized him too, because when he gave up that layup that he was supposed to get and he dished it to the teammate, doing what he does naturally, penalized. That's where
but Rashad though, you gotta like the actual. See, I watch basketball. I definitely watch basketball. Football, basketball, I watch it. I just don't. I'm not a historian of NBA like I am with the NFL. But like That series, let's just break it down. That play, you gotta lay that up. I don't give a fuck what you do naturally, bro. You gotta know what the fuck is going on at the moment. Like, nigga, it's only 2 possessions left in the game. It's me and you and B. We know who the fuck getting the ball. Nigga, you got an open lane with fucking little ass Trey Young on you. Nigga, lay that shit up. Dunk on his ass. Fuck is you trying to look like? Come on, bruh. You gotta come on. You can't. We gotta hold him some type of accountability, bruh. You gotta be held accountable for that, my boy. Most definitely, you gotta be held accountable for that, my nigga. I'm sorry.
It killed his confidence right away because now it's not about whether he can shoot or not because he was never really shooting like that. It's about the teammates looking at him like, why you not shooting? Now the pressure for me shooting now, I'm missing this shit. Now they like, why don't you get in the gym and work on your? Why don't you get in the gym and work on your jumper?
17-7.
Hold on.
Who booed him at 17?
Who booed him? They booed him.
They didn't boo him at
17-7. That's still.
Nobody booed him.
Nobody. What is shooting jumpers?
Okay.
He wasn't doing all done.
But what I'm saying is,
But they missed. They booed him. They probably did boo him. Cause Philly don't give a fuck who you is. They booed Santa Claus, but fucking, I think they booed the actual him in that situation in that moment. I don't think they booed him as a player, as a human being. They are invested in the game, invested in the situation, situational basketball. In that moment, he was supposed to lay the ball up. Everybody can admit to that. Everybody can hold him accountable for that. Nigga, you were supposed to lay that ball up. It's okay to say that. Now, how he took it is how he took it. You feel what I'm saying? Like, if anything, Doc Rivers was wrong too for saying what he said. But if anything, Ben Simmons should have came to the podium like, hey, I shouldn't have passed the ball right there in that moment. I should have laid it up. That's on me. Next time, next year, when we get back in this same spot, if I'm in that position, I know exactly what I need to do. But Doc kind of like threw a monkey wrench in it and said what he said. Now it's like we can't even get back to that spot because of now my feelings hurt because you done told the world I ain't your point guard.
He was killing. He was killing.
He was killing though.
We need you to shoot. We need you to make a jumper.
They
You got to
only
shoot
started
that.
saying that when you said he tossed the ball.
That's what I'm saying. But the
Okay,
confidence of everything we're saying about him being in there with that guy,
So that
thinking that he's gonna be back to his form, doing this shit that they doing, ain't got nothing to do with none of that. Cause that ain't the Ben Simmons.
Thank you. That's some
doing
real
the shit.
shit.
That we love.
So it's everybody's fault why he's not playing in his career.
No, it's not everybody's fault. It's how he took the criticism, I think, my opinion. I think it's how he took the criticism, and I think it was Doc Rivers too. I think he held Doc Rivers higher than the fans. So when Doc Rivers said what he said, and then Joel said what he said, now I done checked out. Let's keep it a being, like your teammates, your peers, and your coach who you respect said what they said about you. Now I have mentally checked out. When you mentally check out, the other noise start to creep in. I know y'all ball players, bro. Y'all pro ball players, bro. Y'all know how this shit go. Y'all know, you know what I'm saying? You play for Minnesota's. Who played for a big? I don't know if they gonna consider DC a big market, but no, you play for New York. So Brandon Jennings. So you know, like, if you not mentally strong, or if you with your teammates and your coach, you hold them to a higher, I don't know what to call it, I guess a standard, or like you just hold them higher on a pedestal when it comes down to criticism. So you'll take their word in more than what you take the fans' words in. So when your teammates and your coaches is bigging you up, or they like, nigga, you alright, nigga, we gonna get this shit straight. I know you fucked up, but we got you. You like, alright, you know what I'm saying? So the crowd and the fans that noise don't even seep in, because it's like we know that we still all together. But once that shit crumble, that shit gone, Now the other noise started to creep in, and now I'm hearing shit I really ain't supposed to be hearing. If you can understand what I'm trying to say. That's what I think happened to Ben Simmons. Now we get the fake ass, dumb ass shooting videos that don't mean shit. Just like in my opinion, just like the fucking bubble. Like ain't no fans in there. That shit ain't that shit. Even though it was tough, but it's kind of like I feel like that having fans, being in that environment is a totally different atmosphere, bruh. Just like the regular season, when that shit hit playoffs, that shit amp up. Just like with the WNBA, when the WNBA playoffs start, I think it's what, either this month or next month, early October, we gonna really see what players gonna rise to the occasion, or who gonna crumble.
You mean it's everybody's fault?
Because you said, well, we don't allow him to be Ben. Like, why do we have to allow?
It's just like it's just like Greek. It's just like
people
Greek.
sitting in the
y'all want Giannis to develop a jumper.
Not really.
That's up to Giannis.
Right.
If Giannis wants
the
to.
people want him, and the analysts and the former players.
That's cool what the people
It's
want.
the same thing.
No, but it's what Giannis wants. Giannis wants to become a better shooter. So Giannis is going to go in there.
We're gonna.
But see, Giannis don't give a fuck about missing though. I think Ben Simmons care about missing.
We still gonna criticize him about something.
And he's still in there working hard every day.
The thing with Ben Simmons, regardless of him being in there, him saying, oh, he's at peak, he's gonna get back to himself. It's like, if he ain't being the old Ben Simmons, how he gonna do this being a new Ben Simmons?
Well, but my thing is like, if the team is cool with him being the way he is, like, it really doesn't matter what we think.
At the end of the day, how valuable are you on the floor in critical moments? End of the half, end of the game. Ben Simmons is fine from the beginning of the game to maybe before halftime, you know what I'm saying, crucial moments and shit like that, to the third quarter, to the beginning of the fourth quarter. When it gets to like the last 5 minutes, which they declare clutch minutes, how valuable are you to your team on the floor? Can we play you and you be effective? That's what it comes down to. Can you make free throws? If they giving you an open mid-range jumper, can you knock it down? Can you still control the pace of the game? Can you defend well? All these things that we know. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and are you available to fucking play? Are you available to fucking play? LeBron James is going on year, 22? And he's available to play, dog. Get your ass the fuck off the bench and play. It's like your back injuries. I don't even recall like a moment of you playing and it's like a nigga ran into you. You know what I'm saying? I don't recall none of that shit, bro. It's just like, oh, he played, but then he got back spasms. I don't know. Y'all let me know in the comments how y'all feel. Shout out to Gil Arena. This was one of the only because he played for the Brooklyn Nets and he played with Kevin Durant, and me watching that and following that, that's what made me compelled to do this video, because it was just like, bruh, like, you still with the Brooklyn Nets. It's like, and I just feel like you've been stealing like a motherfucker, bruh. Like, you've been like, god damn, bruh. Like, can we get a good 60 games? Like, you ain't played a full season in like 5 years. That's real shit.